Alright, we're back with another recap. Today's CPI day. Took one trade today. Ended up closing break even. Gonna review that trade now. I didn't actually trade the CPI morning because I wasn't here. But I took a look at the AM session afterwards and I'm gonna give some thoughts on that and maybe some ideas that I would have taken. So yeah, let's go straight into it. So here we are, this is the morning, and boy, oh boy, did the CPI deliver. I don't think I've ever seen a CPI candle being this strong. Like, this is 1 minute. It's pretty impressive. But of course that wasn't sustainable. And price dumped pretty much immediately after this news and hit this 1 hour fair value gap down here and started moving higher again after that. But first had to take out some liquidity, obviously. So for the morning session, I believe market open was around here, yeah. And then we had the first presented somewhere around here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like this one right here. And this could have been a nice entry for me personally. Once it inverts this would have been the candle that I would have personally entered probably after it closed below this, came back up. This is probably where I would have taken a trade and then closed it somewhere below here. Would have been a nice trade. It looks very nice, but I wasn't here, obviously, so no can do. Let me know if any of you guys took that trade. If so, congrats. It was a solid trade. Came back somewhere around here. Saw this reaction over the 1 hour and was looking long, obviously, even though we were already pretty high up in retrospect. Probably should have waited a bit longer for something else, but it just felt really nice, I gotta say, after this reaction, after this 5 minute. I was looking for it to reverse initially. I was looking that price would maybe stay inside of this 1 hour range or 4 hour range. We've been pretty much moving inside of this range for 3 days now. So I was looking for price to keep doing that, but we didn't. We broke above it just now. Yeah, I was looking for a play to go lower, but that didn't happen. So instead I was looking for a play to go higher, and market delivered. I first had an idea to enter off of this smaller fair value gap, but it wasn't 13:30 yet, and I officially start my PM session at 13:30. So I waited until I can take a trade, and I entered right here off of this 2 minute fair value gap right here. It was also a breaker, so that was pretty nice, and it reacted nicely as well. I took my partial here, and then unfortunately price returned down and stopped me out for break even here. A bit unfortunate because it then proceeded to hit all of my targets, but what can you do, right? I mean, went break even, can't really complain about that. Probably shouldn't have moved my stop loss that high, but it's part of my rule that every time that I take profit, I'm gonna move my stop loss higher. Break even totally was a little bit too aggressive for me, so I decided to put it up to this low right here because I didn't want it to get broken if it was to move higher, even though it did happen and it still moved higher. That happens, I guess. Yeah, that's all I can say to that, really. It looks like price is going pretty strong right now. So maybe we'll get a live trade, who knows? Because this is actually pretty much confirming what I wanted to see earlier. But we'll see. If that does not happen, I want to remind you guys that tomorrow is PPI, so be careful there. Just like today, as you can see, there was a pretty hard movement on the news release, so be careful that you don't get chopped out like that on the PPI and pick the wrong direction. I'll keep taking a look at this, and if something comes up, you'll see it. So this right here looks like a really nice setup, actually. We showed some pretty nice reaction of this 4 hour fair value gap here, and I'm looking for a short here. So let's see if price gives me an opportunity. This will be the last time that I take a trade today, if it delivers. We'll see. So this is a trade of this inversion. If it doesn't quite reach it, I'll probably take it over this failure gap here. Maybe it's also just running until this volume abounds and then comes back higher. This is way too much of a rebalance, like, to just keep going higher after this. Okay, I'll place a limit order here. See if I get filled. So it looks like I'm not gonna get filled, but I know I said that I might trade over this fair value gap. I don't really like to change my entries, so I just stuck to this inversion. Looks a bit cleaner. The higher time frames also show nice inversions here. So I wanted to enter here, didn't quite get it. It seems. Yeah, if it hits these lows, then I'll cancel the order. Yeah, just coming back up closer to my entry. Let's see what it does here. Like I said, I'm still holding until it breaks these lows. Should be my first target, so that would invalidate my order. Looks like it's gonna hit the lows now. If it comes all the way back up to my entry now, I don't even know if I'm gonna take it. But man, that's crazy.
Order filled.
Oh my god. What the fuck just happened there? Jesus Christ. I am unsure about what happened there, but we just got filled, I guess. I don't even know. Let's see how this plays out, I guess. I got scared there for a second. There's no news here as well, by the way. So that was low impact news after all. It was FOMC speaking, but that was low impact. That was everything but low impact. Jesus Christ. I was not, but wait, actually, never mind. It's like low impact news was here at 14 o'clock. Damn, this was quite a spike in volume, I'm not gonna lie. Very unexpected. Very unexpected. Got me scared a little bit there. Imagine it just hit my entry and whipped through the automatic stop at 500. Jesus. But we engineered quite some sell side here, so this should definitely get taken sooner or later, at least. These are like some pretty tight equal lows. Looks like we're fighting up higher though. As long as we keep below 50% of this wick here, or not below, but as long as we keep reacting of it, pretty okay with that still. And close below it in a perfect world, which looks to be the case. I'm not gonna do the same mistake I did last time and close my trade early just because I have 200, so I don't get fucked again. I'm gonna put my stop loss at break even though. Actually, let's put it up here. If it comes all the way back up to this, then I'm definitely out. It's very tempting to close this now and just get my payout. I'm not going to lie, but I'm gonna stick with this trade. I'm just gonna treat it like a normal trade. I'm not gonna rush it. And if it happens to be this trade that I'm getting my payout with,
order filled,
then so be it. Not there yet. It's looking promising for sure. I think I'm gonna have it here.
Order filled.
All right. Of course. Naturally, but hey, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. That was my first live trade and first live win. Made about $380 on this trade here. Could have been much more if I just held it until this. But I was just going to play it safe, honestly. After all, this is the last trade that I need for a payout. And it looks like I'm going to be getting it. I'm definitely not trading after this one. I was going to stay patient, but I'm not taking another trade after this. But yeah, it looks like the first stage of this journey is complete. I'm getting my first payout. It's going to be around 270, 80 euros. Not too bad for a start, I'd say. Could have been much better if I didn't fuck up last time. But I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. But yeah. Let me know how you guys day went, and I'll be posting tomorrow. See you guys. Ciao.